What an amazing game of cricket again. Such a coaster of emotions. I mean, this is the reason why you watch the IPL. Just let me get in the experts here. Yeah, for all those who have joined right now, what an amazing game, man. One of the reasons why you watch the IPL. Jayendra will be the sad one today, but hold that thought right on. I'll be adding Mithilesh right now. I can make it out by your expressions, Jayendra. What a tough match it was. Just waiting for Mithilesh right now. For all those who have joined in,
Hello.
you can tune in and you can write your thoughts on the comment section. What an amazing match! Obviously, we had such a roller coaster of emotions. Starting with the losing side today, Jayendra, what do you feel? Where did the match go?
I think the Warner's wicket is the crucial one because after that the Shahbaz Ahmed's over and it all went wrong. Bad
Yeah.
shot selection, middle order collapse. Uh, After that nobody played and yeah we are in a losing side. So yeah the Warner's wicket was crucial. Then yeah what happened is happened. Bad shot selection I would say.
Yeah, I mean, there's a trend going on at Chepauk right now. I mean, yesterday Kolkata needed 32 of 30
Yeah,
deliveries,
yeah, yeah.
and today, of the last 4 overs, Sunrisers merely needed 35 runs with 8 wickets in hand. So that goes on to say something about the pitch that is present at the Chepauk Stadium. Certainly, it suits the spinners. I think Mithilesh got disconnected, but
Yeah,
Jay,
yeah.
you like to continue with that answer? Like, how did the pitch behave today? Something different than you expected, or was it the same?
No, no. As I said in the pre-match that the one who will defend the score they have advantage because the dew factor and the slow pitch
Uh-huh.
basically. So if you see the Shahbaz Ahmed, Chahal or Washington Sundar, they found a turn in the second inning. So I think batting first, as I said, the SRH should have bat first and defend the total because if you see, SRH bowlers bowled brilliantly. With their economy, their wicket taking. Jason Holder bowled all 4 over, taking 3 wickets with the economy of 7.550. Bhuvaneshwar got 1 wicket, 330 runs, and same 7.50 economy. Rashid Khan bowled brilliantly. He actually at the last he was batting, and he gave some hopes to us. But at last, the middle order collapsed. I think the change. I think we need someone like Kane Williams. So I would like to one change next time that Kane Williams because he is an experienced player. He knows how to build up the innings, and
Mhm.
I think he is the key for us. If I think he should play instead of Besto because we cannot take Jason Holder out because he bowled brilliantly today. So his bowling is crucial for us. Rashid Khan bowled brilliantly. Shahbaz Nadeem, who is new, he bowled brilliantly. He took 1 wicket on 36 runs. His 3 overs, I guess, 16 for one, and
Yeah.
his last over got expensive. So yeah, except that 1 over, he's also bowled brilliantly. So I guess the Jason Holder and Shahbaz Nadeem should continue, and Kane Williamson as a change because we need at least a good stable person who will hit the sensible shots.
Well, certainly some things to really go to the whiteboard and think about for the SRH. But let me get in a few comments here. A few funny ones have come in. Is Sal Barca IPL jeetegi is one which I thought was quite funny. But to all the football fans, hold on. Still, there's an hour left for the UCL. But till then, we'll talk about what happened in the cricket cinema today, and it was just like a movie. If you would ask me, Ronak is saying once you can finally feel koi to bhai hai apna. Exactly, man. Like Jayendra is my brother from now on because we both have lost, given away games in the last five.
Almost similar game. Almost similar game.
Exactly.
Similar game at only the margin of 2 runs. Yesterday the target was 152. Today's the target was 150, just two run margin, but the
Yeah.
wicket is the same.
Well, Neil Saxena in the comment section, RCB is chanting for RCB. What an amazing victory, Mithilesh. Proud of your boys' performance.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't think that we would pull off this game because we gave almost 50 runs in the power play. But
Yeah,
the plus point was from our side that from 6th over to 17th over, we took 4 wickets and gave just only 60, I think 66 runs, means ball to ball. So that was the biggest positive from our side. Our bowlers really bowled well during the middles over with a good control and all witnessed the turning point of Shehbaz Ahmed overs. That was the turning point for us. I think the biggest mistake we did, कहते हैं ना देर से आए लेकिन दुरुस्त आए. So this was some kind of thing that went for her. Because I think when Warner was playing during the initial time, I thought that a bowler should come around the wicket and bowl him in bowl short or length ball to him, because you are bowling from over the wicket. He is easily able to hit the balls. He struggles when the bowler bowls from the round the wicket on a length, because he is a hard hitter guy.
yeah.
So coming cross batted. So I think that was the scenario that we should look upon as a management to know the weakness of the batsman and bowl accordingly. But anyway, there se aaye durust aaye. That was the thing for us, and really brilliantly they played.
What do you have to say about Shehbaz Ahmed's performance today? I mean, he picked up 3 wickets in that crucial over. It was not an easy time for a spinner to come on, but once again, yesterday we saw Krunal Pandya coming in. Rohit Sharma bought
Yes.
him in the 16th over, and now today, Shehbaz Ahmed. He's the new star for RCB.
Yeah, right. That was exceptional. But let me mention that previous over bowled by Harshal Patel was a very good over that he kept in control. Everything was in control. But coming to the point that this pitch is not as easy for the new batsman coming and playing those big shots. I think the pitch is little bit on a difficult side for the new batsman who just came to the crease and he can't hit that directly coming and playing those big shots. So I think that benefited the Shehbaz Ahmed, and he took 3 wickets. But I think it was a game for SRH. But bad luck, bro.
Well, similar pattern as we saw yesterday. Yesterday, 2 new batsmen were at the crease as well. When Krunal Pandya came into bowl, it was Andre Russell and Dinesh Karthik yesterday, and it was Abdul Samad and Vijay Shankar today. So, what do you have to talk about Bairstow and Manish Pandey going out for the big shots and getting a top edge or not middling the ball? So, what do you have to say about that? Those 2 poor decisions.
I think they played. I think Manish Pandey played a brilliant innings at that point. That silly shot he played at that point, he played a very sensible and a good inning,
Just
building a partnership.
I'd like to interrupt here. Do you have concerns about Manish Pandey's strike rate, because he was striking at 99 at a strike rate of 99? So is it a point of concern, or do you think he was playing according to the situation today?
Yeah, I think he playing according to situation. He at least he is consistent. If you see the rest of the players after
Hmm.
Manish Pandey is consistent. He at least scoring 40, 50 runs with the ball. If I know he's playing ball to ball, but he's scoring. He's keep the scoreboard moving. So I don't think that his strike rate or he played so slow. It's a concern about for SRH. I think he should stick to the plan and he is proper. He playing brilliantly, but at the when you know that there is a spin pitch and still you are playing that silly shot, that all the 3 shots were silly. Besto, Manish Pandey, all the 3 shots were silly shots. And Besto, I think, yeah, he gone into the flow and he saw spinner and he gone to hit the shot, and that's where RCB taken the match. So
Well,
yeah,
I certainly do agree with your point when there was no
because
need.
if you see the last match, there were Shakib Al Hasan, Eon Morgan, players like so much experience. They played the similar shots and got out and gave their wicket to Rahul Charles bowling. So yeah, so playing patiently is the key. on this type of tracks, not playing silly shots. Yeah, if they play that over defensively, they could have hit some sixes or some shots to Harshal Patel's bowling, or if you can say Harshal Patel's bowling, right? Last
Well,
over.
Mithilesh is getting a lot of praise once again in the comment section. Your smile, I think, is has gone famous all around ISM right now, or even
Uh,
for.
I think uh, I think the man behind it is Kaustubh Bhogle.
Yeah. Oh, well, you certainly do have a reason to smile today as well. Amazing victory for RCB. But
Yeah.
let me ask you this question. What were your thoughts in the midway part of the match? Because after your innings, I think Glenn Maxwell played an amazing innings. But do you think RCB were 15 runs short of what they would have expected?
Yeah, definitely. Because during the middle over from over 6 to 16, the we just was able to score only 61 runs. I think that's not the sign because we just needed to get things more longer. I think Devdutt Padikkal need to play with more maturity. And I think the lower rated strike rate, because if you look at the stats from 2020 IPL season, we are the team who score at a minimum strike rate during the middle over. So I think that's the concern and we need to figure it out. And I think Maxwell played a beautiful inning. Most of our 40 runs odd that came during the last 4 overs for us, but middle overs are very crucial. We just need to learn how to bat during the middle overs and capitalize that thing. And just I think that 160, 170 was on the card, but again we lost the wicket, we lost the rhythm in the middle over. So that's the biggest concern for us going ahead in the tournament.
Well, and one of the main reasons for you doing so was Rashid Khan's performance. He controlled the batting once again. He's such a big superstar, and you just have to rely him when you give him the ball. He's such an experienced man as well now in the IPL, although he's just 23. But let me ask you this question, Jayendra. What were your thoughts at the midway part of the match? Because Rashid Khan had bowled well, and it seemed that the momentum was completely with Sunrisers.
Yeah, certainly. Movement was completely towards Sunrisers Hyderabad. They bowled brilliantly. Comparing to the first game, today they are right on the money. Seamers did their part. Spinners did their part. Rashid Khan was brilliant today. Comparing to first game, he gave 19 runs with 4.50 economy with 2 wickets. So yeah, he's a big plus point for us. He's a key factor because of his bowling, and he's also providing some runs with his bat. So I think Rashid Khan is a key factor, really, really very key factor for us nowadays.
Not only with the bat, but also with the field as well. He took a brilliant
Fielding,
catch
fielding
out.
also. Yeah.
So certainly a plus for Sunrisers to take. There
Yeah.
are questions in the comment section. Your thoughts on Saha? By this question is by Ninad, and he's asking you, Jendra. Your thoughts on Saha? You still think he should open, or do you think Besto should come at the top of
No,
the order?
I think Bairstow should open because with the new ball I thought he cannot judge the ball properly. So because he's losing his I saw he's losing his timing on ball. So I think Bairstow should open because Bairstow has experience while playing for England, and he opened as well for last year for Sunrisers. And as Saha is struggling, I think Bairstow should open and Saha should replace with Kedar Jadhav, I guess, and Bairstow will go for wicket keeping.
Well, certainly, and one big stat there is that Johnny Bairstow has a strike rate of only 40 when it comes to playing against the spinners. So certainly a call to make for Sunrisers whether to play him in the middle overs or not. But
Yeah.
coming to Mithilesh again, Virat Kohli's innings. Do you think in the last match he scored 33 of 20? In this match, he scored 33 of 29. He got out on the 79th ball of the first innings last time as well. And this time around is of the second innings last time, but this time he got out on the 79th ball of the first innings. Uh, what's this mantra going on along with Kohli and getting out on 33?
I think it is a network issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's back. He's back. He's back.
Mithilesh, could you hear my question?
No, can you repeat the question, please? I just got disconnected due to bad network.
Well, Kohli in both the matches this IPL, he's got 33 runs in 29 balls. Maxwell was batting at the other end. He was out on the 79th ball of the innings both the times, and it was the third wicket for RCB to lose. He had four fours in both the innings. What do you expect from him in the next game? Is my question.
Uh,
33 of
see, I
29.
expect see I expect that he complete his 6,000 runs in the coming game,
Yeah,
and let's see this kind of stat doesn't continue from the next match. And I hope he will score a half century and complete his 6,000 run. But yeah, this kind of stats are just coincident. But a player like him will not continue such kind of stats going forward in the season. I'm expecting that he will bounce back as a batsman. I think he need to play with a more flexibility during the middle overs. So I think that he need to step up his game. But no comments on him because we know his caliber and how he bounced back. So nothing to expect. Just expecting that he will bounce back and play his natural game and complete his 6,000 run in IPL.
well, certainly. Coming back to the bowling again now, 31 wickets in the last 5 overs at Chepauk this season of the IPL. And one of the biggest pluses, 7 of those 31 wickets have been by Harshal Patel, who's also just received the purple cap. Your thoughts, Mithilesh? Harshal Patel doing well in the death overs is a big, big positive for you. You've been waiting for this for a long, long time, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. Harshal Patel is one of the biggest positive for us going ahead of the tournament because uh, he bowled really brilliantly. Means I can't justify because how good he was during the death overs, bowling slower ones, going for the Yorkers. His Yorker was inch perfect. For the one time during the last over, it was like a Ravi Shastri Singh. इधर आ गए थे when he bowled that no ball and he bowled that no ball. But
Yeah.
after that, when there was a free hit, he just stick to the basics, bowling the slower ones. I think bowling Yorker was a bit difficult during last 2 3 overs. So the basic focus was to bowl the slower ball because it was difficult to hit for the batsman. So I think he's been brilliant, and we are looking forward him uh, for the coming matches in the tournament. And I think he will continue his performance. I think he is in his prime form.
Yeah. Well, certainly Harshal Patel was the biggest plus, and of course, Mithilesh, you mentioned about the slowness of the pitch and how bowlers were using the slower ball option and the knuckle balls as well sometimes. One last question before we wrap things up. What do you expect from SRH in the next game, Jayendra? Do you expect a lot of changes, or do you expect the same 11 going on, but with some, they're sort of confidence, Sunrisers. So, what do you expect? It's a tricky
Yeah,
call.
there are some positives to take from this match. That bowling is so good. They improved a lot from the first game. Fielding was incredible. The opening pair is a little bit concerned because, like the first game, Saha got out early in the today's game. So I think Bairstow should come up, and middle order is a big concern for us. That they should have played a little bit patiently and no, and it should hit perfect right shot at the right time. So I think Kane Williamson will be the good option.
Hmm.
But now let's see how he will fit in the squad because
Yeah.
you can because if Saha is not playing, Bairstow should go up. Okay, so let's see how Kane Williamson will look at because Kane Williamson is a patient and he know how to handle the innings, how to handle a game. So I think Kane Williamson will be fit in the squad. So let's see. But otherwise, the game was perfect by SRS and
Yes.
except the last 15 minutes of the match.
Well, yes, certainly. But one of the biggest questions that SRH will have is, will they have to remove Holder because they don't have anyone else to remove? But Holder had a good game today. He picked up 3 wickets
Hyder had a good game.
and a good death bowling as well. So, unfortunately, that's the time we've got on the post-match analysis show. And again, you guys have been a great company. It was a tough match, just like yesterday, just like the day before yesterday's game, and this IPL never fails to surprise us. So an amazing victory for RCB. Congratulations to you, Mithilesh, and hard luck to you, Jayendra. But we hope for a good game tomorrow as well. So all of the fans out there joining in, and do join us tomorrow as well. Good night.
Yeah. Good night.
Good man.